Hello students, standard 7th. In the chapter 7, congruence of triangles. So far we learned the few criteria like SSS, SAS and ASA congruence rules, and how to apply them to check whether the two triangles are congruent or not. In this situation, we saw that those triangles were of any type, means it can be right angle triangles, it can be obtuse angled triangles, or it can be acute angled triangles. But now the last congruence rule we are going to learn, it can be applicable only among the right angled triangles. So we are going to learn about the congruence among right angled triangles. Means this congruence rule will be used, applicable only for the two right angled triangles, and it is known as RHS congruence rule. RHS means R for right angle, H for hypotenuse, and S for side. I hope you remember that the side which is opposite to the right angle in a right triangle is known as a hypotenuse. So, when in two right triangles, hypotenuse of both the triangles are equal and a side, then we don't have to check the other pairs of the corresponding sides or the angles. What is the rule? If under a correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side of a right angled triangle are respectively equal to hypotenuse and one side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So, the words are very, very important. What is that? If under a given correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side of a right angled triangle are respectively equal to hypotenuse and one side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So here we have to check only two things. There is the hypotenuse and one side, because angles, right angles will be there because they are two right angled triangles. So we have to check also that they must be right angled triangles. So right angle, a hypotenuse and a side, they must be equal in both the triangles. Then we can say that these triangles are congruent. Let us understand with the help of a figure. Here in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, you can see the sign here. It means they are right angles. So angle B equals angle Q equals 90 degree. And we know that the side opposite to the right angle is known as hypotenuse. So here AC and PR are the hypotenuse and they are having the same sign here. It means AC is equal to PR, that is the hypotenuse. And other side BC and QR are also equal. And therefore right angle, hypotenuse and side. Right angle, hypotenuse and side. But remember that not any side, respective, corresponding. Here this is side, therefore here it also must be the same side. If thus and thus are equal, we cannot apply the rule. Similarly, hypotenuse also must be equal. So, by this we can say that by RHS congruence rule, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Now let us take some example. Example number 8 on the page number 147. Here, what is given? Some measurements are given. For the two triangles, some measurements are given and we have to check that if the given triangles are congruent or not by applying RHS congruence rule. So, given some measurements of some parts of two triangles. Examine whether they are congruent or not by RHS congruence rule. Now, and also, if congruent, write them symbolically. Means we have to use symbol like that we have done here. First, in triangle ABC, angle B is 90, AC is 8 and AB is 3. AC is equal to 8 centimeter and AB is equal to 3 centimeter. And in the another triangle PQR, angle P is 90, then PR is equal to 3 centimeter and QR equals 8 centimeter. Now first we will draw the figures. Now right angle triangle, so we have to draw two right triangles. Now here angle B is 90, so B will be here and P is 90, so here it will be P. Now AB is 3 centimeter, so this AB is 3 centimeter. So which other is 3 centimeter here? PR. P is here already, so we will write down R here, will be 3 centimeter, and here it will be C and here it will be Q. So now AC is 8 centimeter, so that is 8 centimeter, and here QR is 8 centimeter. So now you can see that here those angles are 90 degree, hypotenuse are also equal, and the corresponding side also equal. So we can say that, so we will write down now here in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle B is equal to angle P, 90 degree. Then hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse R cube and AB is equal to RP. Therefore, by RHS congruence rule, the triangles are congruent. Symbolically, how can we write down? Triangle ABC. Now you can't write down PQR because with A there is R, with B there is P. So ABC congruent to triangle RPQ. That is very important. If you write down PQR, here you will lose your marks. So by this way, you have to draw the rough figures and see that the right angles, hypotenuse and corresponding sides are equal. Then you can write down that two triangles are congruent. Now, try this. Question number 1, in which some pairs of the triangles and some of their measurements are given. We have to check whether the triangles are congruent or not. And if they are congruent, we have to write down using the symbolic form. So now first one. In first pair, so now here you can see that some parts of these two triangles are given. So we have to check whether these triangles are congruent or not by applying RHS rule. So here in triangle PQR and triangle DEF, angle Q is equal to angle E, 90 degree. PR and DF are also equal 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. PR is equal to DF, 6 centimeter. They are the hypotenuse. But you can see the third sides are not equal. Means PQ is not equal to DE. Because here this is 3 centimeter, here it is 2.5 centimeter. Therefore, we cannot apply RHS rule. So, triangles are not congruent. So here you can see that the right angle and the hypotenuse are equal, but that corresponding sides have the different measurements. So they are not congruent triangles. Second one. In second, CD, here it is 90 degree, here it is 90 degree. A and B, 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So here the two triangles are triangle ABC and triangle ABC and triangle BAD or triangle ACB. So now in triangle ACB and triangle BDA, we can see that angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree. Then AC is equal to BD is equal to 2 centimeter. But the third side is not given, hypotenuse. But you can see that AB is the hypotenuse in both the triangles and it is common. So AB is equal to BA, hypotenuse, which is common. So now both hypotenuse are also equal and the corresponding one side is equal. Therefore, by RHS congruence rule, triangle ACB congruent to triangle BDA. Here hypotenuse, length of hypotenuse is not given, but it is a common side in the both the triangles, and therefore we can write down AB is equal to BA. Third one. In third, the figure is like that. (90 degree), 90 degree. A, B, C, D. 3.6 centimeter, 3.6 centimeter. Here also you can see that there are two triangles. In triangles ABC and triangle ADC, you can see that angle B and angle D are 90 degree. Then AC is common, which is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse AC, common side, and common side is always equal, and the other corresponding side AB and AD are also equal, and AB equals AD, and therefore is equal to 3.6. If they are not equal, we cannot apply the RHS rule, but here you can see that they are equal size. Therefore, by RHS congruence rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC. Now the other three, fourth, fifth and sixth, we will do in homework. Just follow the figure, check the measurement of the hypotenuse and another triangle, another side, and check whether they are congruent or not congruent. So here we are going to finish the session. Will be followed by PDF, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.